Boink, boink. Yummy.
I'm eating Kids Mix Jelly Bellies.
Reliving his childhood.
Hey, let me tell you something. There's some dang good things in here. These kids have been eating good Jelly Bellies. I like them.
Parents, though, right?
Right. I like them.
So I'm Diane, back here at Station, downtown Frazee.
So, I'm Roger. I got my hat. I didn't have to run and get it this week.
Every year after the Bird Festival, we have a couple that does presentation at the Bird Festival, stop here on their way back to the cities. He was the guy that last year taught us about the ant trap, that instead of putting water in here, which you have to do like every week, he suggested putting a little bit of Vaseline in it and turn it upside down. And you only have to do that once a summer.
So they crawl down here and then they get on the slippery side?
No, they never get down there. They never stick on it. They never anything. They just don't get down to your...
They come crawling down the little deal that's hooked onto here, and they crawl down here.
Mm-hmm.
And so then when they round the corner, they're on the sticky stuff.
They don't stick to it, though. They don't get there.
No, because it's Vaseline.
Okay.
They slip off and fall down.
So he came in this year with another great idea. I was telling him how dirty my bird bath is this year. And he said he read somewhere that you put a little bit of copper in your bird bath and it won't get so dirty. So he started out throwing a few pennies in there, and they have to be pre-65 pennies if you're going that route, because they aren't copper after that. And then he said he eventually bought some copper tubing, and he makes a ring and puts in his bird bath, and you hardly ever have to clean it. So I think Roger is going to be making some of these, and I think we're going to have some for sale in the store.
Yeah, or just get some old electrical wire and peel off the outside.
Not everybody has all that, and you like the project.
Well, I don't know about that.
Maybe you won't. All right. You'll have to come in the store and see if Roger's going to do that, or if you have to do it on your own.
Okay, and you're going to tell what you got in your...
I have had amazing birds in my yard. I've got, I forgot now, 5 or 6 feeders all in one tree right out my picture window. And yesterday, within, well, a couple days ago, within a half a minute, I had, you didn't bring it over.
What?
Here it is. I have this feeder at my house, and there's room for 20 goldfinches on it, and I have a tray. It was almost full of goldfinches with just plain Niger is what I had in my feeder. On another feeder, I had grape jelly in this one.
Is that the one you got?
And I had a male and a female Baltimore Oriole fighting over it. And I had a orchard Oriole waiting his turn. And I'm going to have Raina zoom in and take a picture of the, because when I've been telling people this, other people are saying, I have that at my house too.
The orchard Oriole is not normally in this area. In fact, a lot of the books don't even have it listed as in our area.
And the man from Minneapolis wanted to know if he could go sit in my yard for a while, because he has never sighted the orchard Oriole in Becker County.
These are excellent Oriole feeders, by the way.
So I also had this feeder in my yard, and I had a rose-breasted grosbeak, and he was sitting there eating, and a robin came to the feeder, and mine's about that far apart. A robin came, which robins don't usually come to feeders, chased the rose-breasted grosbeak away and started eating. So I'm telling Roger this story, and he said, what did you have in the feeder? It was a mistake that I made here at the store. I accidentally mixed 2 different feeds together, and so Roger and I ended up taking it home, and there was fruit in it, and I think the robin was after the fruit.
Hey, this is a neat feeder. I have one just like this too. And what's neat about it is by putting it together, you can raise this up, and the bigger birds can't get into the feeder.
So I also have a safflower feeder at my house, and I have house finches that are hanging around all that time, and I don't have a suet feeder right now, so I didn't have that.
Okay, Stan Tequila is going to be here this Saturday, the June 1st. For
10 to 12 o'clock.
Book signing, and then Friday night before that he's going to have a free deal to high school.
Talking about wolves. Come on in and buy a book and have him sign it for you. Good Christmas gift. in the store and see us.
You know, I didn't even
Plant
get.
shed's still open.
I didn't even get to say anything.
I know you did. That's why I wonder why you brought so much stuff.